What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Vitamin Lead, your healthy dose of leadership. I'm your host, TJ Reed, and we are broadcasting live from Vitamin Lead Studios. Excited to have you a part of this today. This is our very first ever video podcast. We are excited to be able to share this with our friends on YouTube and our friends on LinkedIn. I hope that this is helpful to you. My name's TJ Reed. I've been about 15 years as a leader in both community, church, nonprofit, K through 12 education, and most recently higher education. And I have enjoyed so much sharing the things that I've learned as a leader, as well as being able to interview and learn from other people that are great leaders. You are tuning in here to episode number 77. Episode 77 is called Vitamin Lead Values. And I just wanted to take a few moments to share our three primary values. This is why Vitamin Lead exists and the three things that we really want to focus on to help you be a better leader. They're three C letter values that we have. And the first one is consistency. Vitamin Lead exists to help you be consistent in your daily life because consistency is one of the most important things as a leader to have. To be consistent, you've got to have habits that are a part of your life that can make a difference daily to help you be a better person. You've got to have habits physically, the way that you eat, the exercise that you do, the things that you do, emotionally, the way that you process through all of your days, the way that you think about it, if you meditate, things like that. Spiritually, what are your spiritual rhythms? Are you spiritual? Ultimately, consistency really does determine both the character and the longevity of a leader because to be a great leader, you've got to be consistent. And so sometimes leadership is just boring faithfulness. And I know that sounds funny, but you know what that's like. You know what it's like to just walk in and do the same thing, even though you might not feel the electricity that day, right? And so what Vitamin Lead wants to do is to ensure that we have those consistent habits that just dwell deep within us so that as we're leaders, the foundation is firmly set to be a better leader day in and day out. So consistency is the first value of Vitamin Lead. The second value is companions, because we really believe that the people you surround yourself are the people that are going to make a difference in your career. That if you have a spouse or a partner that you're with, that if you have kids that you're taking care of, the friends that you spend time with, that each one of those companions really lend to your success as a leader. And so what are you doing in those relationships? The relationships you don't really get to choose, which comes with family, right? But also the relationships that you do get to choose. Are they people that are prodding you and pushing you to be your absolute best self? They're pushing you for personal growth and joy and pushing you to be a better person, that when you say the wrong thing or you say the stupid thing, they say, no, that was stupid, right? We all need companions that make a difference because the wrong companions can ruin you, but the right companions can lift you. And so it's important that we not only be consistent in who we are as leaders, but we find companions that help us to be consistent, to help us be courageous, that help us to be all of those different sorts of things. And then the last piece of Vitamin Lead is that we're just really here for your career. We know that it's important that we spend at least a third of our lives at work. And so if you spend a third of your life at work, what are you doing to make it better? What are you pursuing that you love and enjoy? It's not always the things that you love and enjoy that you get to do at work, but towards your career, are you leaning into those things that you know are your strengths, the way that you know that you're wired? Because Vitamin Lead wants you to help. If you don't know what those things are, we want to help you to identify and uncover those things. But if you do know what those things are, we want to help you to take the courage to take steps in your career towards those ways that you're wired, to make those bold steps when it comes to the way that you're wired as a leader. And so those are our three C's. Consistency. We want you to be able to be faithful and to be a leader for the long term. We want you to have companions, people that push you and make you better, that even when they don't understand you, that they trust you and cheer you on in the things that you're doing. And then lastly, we want to be just a help to your career, because your career matters. You spend a third of your life there. So there should be fulfillment in the things that you do. And so if we can help you to take some bold steps, to take some new steps towards doing the things that you're called to do in your career, we want to do that. Well, friends, thank you for being a part of this today. I look forward to sharing more in the weeks to come about our 3 C's. We really want you to be able to lean into that with us. And so if you're viewing this on YouTube or LinkedIn, would you just comment on, what's one of the C's that you need to work on? What's one of the C's that you're focusing on here in the back half of 2019 going into 2020? Because we want you to be able to grow in your consistency. We want you to grow with your companions, and we want you to grow a fulfilling career. And so thank you for tuning into Vitamin Lead, your healthy dose of leadership. I'm your host, TJ Reed, and we look forward to talking with you real soon. Bye-bye.